Thank you very much. So we met our Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival court, but now it's time to flip the table, or turn the table, and have Mr. Osaka, the unofficial representative of this festival. First, I'd like to welcome to the stage our judges. Joining us from Osaka, we have Mrs. Kuboi and Mrs. Teranishi will be join me here. They will be judging and commentating on who should be Mr. Osaka, as well as Queen Yuki Nishimura. All right. So we have 5 contestants. One ringer that we just forced from the crowd, so thank you very much for joining us. First we have Jacob Oki Ahern. Ahern, come on to the stage. Yes, don't be shy. We have Mr. Koichi Murakami. Murakami-san, please join us on the stage. Then we have Tony Lei. Yes, on this side. We have Matt Smith. And our crowdsourced last contestant, Tanner Allen. Wow, already great support for Tanner. Alright, so we have chosen these wonderful men to represent Osaka's unique culture as well as characteristics of Osaka men, which are funny, tough, and outgoing. Would you describe yourselves as that? Mochiron. Okay, that means of course. Great. So let's start off the show. We'd like to have each contestant introduce yourself. And then guys, if you could please give us your name, share a special skill or interest, and then tell us about your relationship with Osaka.
Hi, I'm Jacob. Special skill, I like to play the guitar. Thank you. So in Osaka, my family is from Tokyo, but I lived in Osaka for school for 1 semester at a school called Kansai Gaidai.
Murakami-san.
Hi. My name is Koichi Murakami and I'm from Boston. You can see the lantern of Gekikan Sake and I'm working for Gekikan Sake. And I also lived in Osaka for 5-6 years.
Woohoo!
Hey, so I'm Tony and I'm just doing it for fun, but yeah! So my special skill, I guess, Rubik's Cube, I guess, that's pretty fun. And so I was asked up to Osaka Student Ambassador this year, and I went to Japan for 1 whole month with my Japanese class and as part of this program. And yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
Hi, my name's Matt Smith. So I actually moved to San Francisco from Osaka. I lived there for about 5-6 years,
Oh, wow.
so sister cities. I guess my special skill is I did comedy there, so owarai koto.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm good with voices and dialects and like the okama ben.
Can you give us a little an example?
だってね、ちょっとわからへんけど、頑張ります。みんなよろしく。
Tanner.
Alright,
I got pulled up from the crowd. So,
Woohoo! Let's give him a round of applause.
but I'm happy to be here. I have a great love for Japan. I've never been to Osaka, but I would love to go. Plan on going in the near future.
Yeah.
Special skills. Let me know if you think of any.
He's in a band.
And I'm just happy to be here. So, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, since you all have a love of Japan and a love of Osaka. Can you, help the audience learn a little bit more about Osaka? Can you give us a recommendation for someone who's going there for the first time where you would recommend them to go?
I would really recommend the Yodo River. It runs from Osaka up to Kyoto, and you can take a bike through the river, by next to the river, and it's a really great view all the way.
Sounds romantic.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend you to visit Shinsekai. Shinsekai is south of Osaka, and there are a lot of beautiful kushikachi restaurants, or nikusu is also very famous, beef soup.
Oh, can you explain to folks what kushikatsu is?
Kushikatsu is a kind of a deep fried shrimp or pork egg or something.
Sounds
A lot of
delicious. Tony?
So I've only been there for like 2 weeks, so I don't know much except all the all touristy places. So my favorite was Dotonbori because there's so many food there. You could just walk down the street and pick every single store and just go through it on your whole day. That's amazing.
I guess for me, it relates to food. There's a specific place that does chashudon, the best. It's in Nipponbashi, which is right beside Namba. It's called Tichijin Nipponbashi. It's an amazing place, and that's right beside, Nipponbashi is just like Tokyo's Akihabara. So it's between Namba and Shinsekai, and that's where I lived, and it has the best comedy area of Japan called Grand Kagetsu. It's an amazing place to go to.
Well, having never been, I would highly recommend asking any one of these beautiful ladies to my right. But okonomiyaki is delicious, so anyone that's got that is good with me.
Yeah, that goes into my next question. But if you'd like to learn more about Osaka, we have some tourism information at our information booth. So the next question, as I mentioned before, Osaka is the kitchen of Japan. Tell us about your favorite Osaka food and why you love it.
So I love okonomiyaki. The great thing about that dish is that each restaurant really has its own style. So you can go to different restaurants and it's a little bit different. So my favorite was right next to my student housing dorm. It was a restaurant there. And so it's very much home cooking style, so that would be my favorite.
And I already told you about nikusu is the best soup in Osaka, and I'm from sake company, so I drank too much sometimes. So the next morning, I stopped at the restaurant and feel with it. Yeah, thank you.
Drink and have soup. Sounds like a good combination.
So my favorite food in Osaka was takoyaki. There's just something different about SM takoyaki and Osaka takoyaki that you have to go and try for yourself. It's like when you put it in your mouth, the texture of it, the batter just melts in your mouth. It's so delicious, and you just have to go try it yourself. It's so much to try.
I kind of gave mine away with my first statement, the chashudon, but besides that, just going into and seeing the izakayas or the bars. I was a bartender there for about 5 years as well, and when you have those homely experiences, but I could recommend those, but I think he said something that's great. I stayed with a family for about a month and a half, 2 months when I first moved there, and the home cooking from Okachan, it was great. So if you can find home cooking, that's the best.
Sounds delicious. Go Tanner! Yeah!
I don't know why I'm here. I can't say anything better than the gentleman before me, but okonomiyaki, delicious. Takoyaki, delicious. Get yourself some Japanese healthy pancake, people.
Yes!
It's awesome.
Yes! Do my job for me. Thank you, Tanner. All right. He was not paid. He was forced into this. Okay, so Osaka Ben is a specific dialect to Osaka region. Can you tell us about your favorite Osaka phrase, Osaka Ben phrase?
So I can't speak in Osaka bit because I speak like Tokyo dialects, but I really like instead of sodane, when people say seyana, I think that's really cool. I like that.
What does that mean?
It means like sodane, like yeah, I agree, or yeah, I agree, yeah.
My favorite phrase is come ahead, come ahead. Come ahead is you are okay. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So it's like kind of a
I feel like you're saying it towards me.
come in.
Thank you, Miraka-san.
Yeah, so during the summer I homestay with here, and I kind of learned Osaka from her, and even though she kind of looked disappointing when I kind of learned it from her, I still very thankful for her. So my favorite phrase is homoni, which is like really. So it's like whenever someone does something that you know like homoni, or like something that really could happen, like homoni. So there's like a lot of connotations to it. So that's why I like that phrase.
So in Japanese, if you say you don't understand something, it's wakarimasen. You know, there's different places in Japan where that dialect is different. Wakaranai, wakaranga. But Osaka's especially omoroi. It's wakarahen. So Osaka de wakarahen. I don't understand Osaka de, but no.
Thank you. Tanner, your friend said that you speak Japanese at least.
No, you cannot.
What can I say? I'm unfamiliar with Osaka dialect, but Nihongo Takusan renshu shimasu. Arigato.
Yes, thank you too. And then our last question, I'd like to pass it to our judges to ask a bonus question to the contestants.
日本語でも平気じゃん。
Can we see a talent on stage? We would love to see some singing, maybe some dancing, maybe a speech, if that's easier. Anything would be great. Thank you. Thank you, Yuki. Who would like to go first? You can pick your own order for this one.
I'll do it.
Matt.
So one of my things is like voice acting and having fun with that. So when I taught children as well, some of the favorite things that they would do is like voices like Stitch, or from like Lilo and Stitch, or things like Donald Duck. Because Donald Duck seemed to be the most popular.
Wow. Wow. Matt Smith, everyone. Anyone else like to display a talent for us on stage?
Okay, I can sing.
Okay.
Osaka has a lot of songs, and I sing just a little bit. にじむ街の日を二人見ていた本みたい大阪ベイブルース Thank you.
Wow. Anyone want to follow that one up?
Come on, Tanner.
Oh yeah, Tanner's in a band.
I'm no singer.
Any Elvis fans out there? King Gas, get it.
Alrighty,
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Thank you, Tanner. Anyone else like to display a talent? All right, then we can pass it to our judges to give us some commentary on each candidate. Tell us what you think.
Oh boy, very, very sexy.
Behind this man.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much. It's great seeing so many talents and also so much interest for Osaka. I really enjoyed your comedy. It's great, the Japanese comedy. I'm glad to see that it's actually kind of becoming international. And I'm glad to hear that you actually went to go visit and to experience that yourself. And thank you so much. I know that it must have been a little bit hard because you haven't been, but I'm so glad to hear that you want to go and visit, and that I hope you tried all the food, or you're going to try the food because it's really good. But like he said, you have to go to Osaka to try takoyaki. It's just really good over there. And thank you so much for the singing. Wow, what an amazing voice you have. It's amazing. Yeah, just absolutely amazing. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And it's really I know because I grew up in around Tokyo area too, so it's good to see that you go out and beyond Tokyo, because there's so much. Most people think when you think Japan you think Tokyo, but there's so much more, and Osaka is one of the greatest cities to go visit. So thank you to all the candidates.
Thank you to our judges. It seems like a pretty close running right now, so let's go contestant by contestant, and we'll go by like volume of applause. So the people that you like, cheer real loud, okay? So let's start with contestant number 1, Jacob Oki Ahern. All right. Contestant number 2, Murakami-san. Contestant number 3, Tony Lei. Yes. Contestant number 4, which is Matt Smith. And then contestant number 5, Tanner Allen. All right, judges, who do you think it was?
I think it might be Matt.
It sounds like Matt Smith, 2019 Mr. Osaka. Let's give it up for Matt. Crowning him, we have 2000 Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival First Princess. Naomi Furukawa. Matt is also receiving a gift certificate to Yamasho Karaoke and Restaurant, and then receiving gifts presented from Princess Elena Nielsen, given by our Osaka guests, Mrs. Kuboi and Mrs. Teranishi. Thank you so much. How do you feel?
That means embarrassed. Not really.
But our other contestants are not leaving empty-handed. They are also receiving Osaka Matsuri t-shirts for their participation. Let's give a round of applause for these wonderful contestants for putting on the show for us. one of the highlights of the festival. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you again to our judges. All right, you guys got your t-shirts. Thank you to our participants. Congratulations, Matt, Mr. Osaka. Oh yeah, please stick around for a photo. Do that.